So, you want people to like you. Who doesn't? We all want to be remembered fondly by our peers, by the people we interact with. And I believe after doing lots of reading as much as I could and noticing some similarities between some elements, I believe that today I'm going to share just two of these techniques that I think, after trying to implement them myself, will have people enjoying your presence a lot more, and when they see you, having a sense of, I like this person. And they're not even that complicated. They're not like some 10-day, training that you need to do to master this. They're literally things that you can do tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this. So, what are they? Well, I think that it's being kind to others and thus having them be kind to us. Now, I know that sounds vague, and I'm going to go into detail about it. And by the way, I have a free 10-page PDF guide talking all about charisma and confidence in your school, so check it out. You see, there are two main laws or effects that can allow us to be kind to others and have others be kind to us. So, first off, it's called the Ben Franklin effect. I'm sure you know him. And he noticed that when you ask somebody to do a favor for you, and it doesn't have to be a major one, a medium or small one, when you ask them to do a favor for you, they often will do it, first of all, and then rationalize it. Because even if the person is not a close friend of yours, their brain will rationalize this as, well, I did a favor for this person, so I must like them. I mean, why would I do a favor for somebody that I don't like? That doesn't make sense. And this rationalization can work in our favor, because now the person just has an inkling of a bit more respect for us. This can be done through small things, asking for maybe help with a question, asking for help carrying a heavy item to another class, help with, or it can also just be something that doesn't have any cost to them, their opinion. You simply ask for, hey, what's your opinion on X? For example, if I'm going to go buy something from the cafeteria, I sometimes ask, hey, what's the best item in your opinion, And even if I don't end up buying it, the fact that I ask that person their opinion will at least give them an opportunity to share it, which will make them feel good about themselves. And the golden rule for interacting with people is to make them feel good about themselves. So, that's the first half, the Ben Franklin effect. Now, let's move on to the second rule. Something to know about the Ben Franklin effect is that do not go overboard with it. You see, anything that is used too much can be a backfire in a way. For example, if you smile too much, then it can go from endearing to creepy. Same thing, if you're constantly asking people for favors, even if it's tiny ones, then eventually you will become known as the annoying guy or annoying girl that always asks for favors. And that is not a label that you want to have, trust me. So don't use it that much, and definitely not on the same people. Anyway, the second major technique, that is the law of reciprocity. I think I'm saying that right. So I have a friend in school, and he usually doesn't have food with him for some reason. So when he comes to me, I usually give him a bit of my food, just a tiny bit, not everything, obviously. But this is me giving him something, you know? And sometimes when he does manage to get food, and it's usually good food, of course, hey, mind if I have a bit? And he almost always gives it to me. And his reasoning, he literally told me, is that it's because you give food to me. Now this is an example of the law of reciprocity. Because the law of reciprocity is that due to the social norms around us, when somebody does something for us, we are more open to doing something nice to them as well. And the law of reciprocity is a great tool for just making friends. I mean, something as simple as a smile. When people are given a smile, they are sometimes, if not most times, predisposed to smile back. And this smile gesture, indicates that, hey, I'm accepting you. And people like to be accepted. So the next time that somebody does a favor for you, instead of saying, oh, no, I mixed that up. When you do a favor for somebody else, yes, the next time that you do a favor for somebody else, then, they thank you. Instead of saying something like, you're welcome, try to say something like, nah, it's fine, you do the same for me. Because now, this highlights this natural predisposition to help out when somebody else helps you. So the next time you see them and you need their help, they will be just a bit more open to helping you than if you had just, gloated about it or said yeah, you're welcome. Okay, that's it. With these tools, you should be able to get people to like you a bit more, if just by a bit. Hope this was helpful, and remember, take action, learn from failure. See ya.